Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher in this game, Steven Matz. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Coming up on the first pitch, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Whoa. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Kerr, in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Alejandro Kirk in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. On a line out towards center. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, and the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Batting second, the right fielder.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Almost got him. That misses. Ball 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Come on, Jake, you can do it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Line to left. Out. Number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
2 down, base is empty.
Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
In the air to left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning for Cedric Mullins.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Come on, Cedric.
And the 1-0.
Yes.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. (2-0). Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 2-1. Just missed.
Let's go, Cedric.
Check swing, but he went too far. Full count now.
Here we go, Rays. Here we go.
And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. No score. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings over the top of that one. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That is it. The left fielder, David Schneider.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one to first. Diaz to second. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Leo Jimenez.
One out man at first. And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
No score here in the second. That's to third, Caminero.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
2 on, 1 out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow.
Got him on the off-balance throw. 2 out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Tap foul at the plate. To the right side, Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Number 11, Gavin Lux.
Here we go, Gavin.
The 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
Just missed. Up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
That's the ball.
Lux aboard here at first with nobody out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Ball.
The 3-1. Ripped to right. Springer takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Quick move to first. Lutz back in on a dive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at first, one away. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
The 0-1.
Ball 1. Nope, outside.
In the air, right field. Springer on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. One left for Tampa. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one fouled off. Top of the third, no score.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. Lutz takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now here is Alejandro Kirk.
That's the ball.
Clement off of first with 2 away. And the pitch is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
That's out the corner.
That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 2-1. And there's a ball. The 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The Rays looking to strike first here in the last half of the third. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs, runners at first and second.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Called out on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Fair ball. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners at the corners here, one away. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Just missed. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Runners are at the corners, one away. Grounder might be two. Fires to second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Start of the fourth, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
Gets the call. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Mason Englert warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the power lefty, up as well. 0-1 now. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one 95 to finish him off.
The left fielder, David Snyder.
Nope, that's inside.
Outside low, and the count is 2-0. The Rays up by a run, top half of inning number 4. To third, Caminero. Slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Leo Jimenez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on, as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Gets him to chase after that one. And a curve is down and in. Check swing didn't go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second, just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Let's go, Gavin.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Clement over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. This one in the air. Clement gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
The third baseman, number
Junior
13.
Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Let's go, Junior.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's downstairs and outside. Three-two. Now a fly ball to right center. Springer should have this one. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead it 1-0.
Now pitching for
The new
Rays,
pitcher in the game,
number
Mason
59.
Engler.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
That's to third. Caminero tosses to first. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the third out. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ryan Valade.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
On the ground to third. The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Ronda.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. That's a little bit low. Check swing called strike. 3-1. Chopper right side. But it kicks foul. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Three-two, and that's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. 1 for 2. He doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Runner on the go. And base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back. up on the infield. Guerrero. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Line drive, and it goes just foul. That one way inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kevin Gausman makes way, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. Now on the bump, Jimmy Garcia. This is his first appearance of the season. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ernie Clement digs in now.
The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Come on, Mason.
Now one missed. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Steven Wilson appears to be getting loose. Sulcer getting cranked up as well. Clement started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. That one ripped left field. It bangs off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. The Jays with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. Runner on at third, one gone.
Oh.
And downstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one ripped, but foul. Fought off foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Clement, the runner at third. Springer over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Mason Engler won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Rays,
on now, Cole
number
Sulser.
71.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leo Jimenez getting ready to hit. Fouled off down the right side. Two on, two outs. That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the sixth. And
off
stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Gavin Lux.
Come on, Gavin.
Foul ball. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Nance warming up as well. Upstairs. And that one clips the corner. Lux not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
That's in there. 0-1. Fouled off left side. Going 2 now. This one in the air center field. Varsho under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Caminero.
Here we go, Junior.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
There's a strike. And he chases that one. And that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. But they're on top 2-0. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And it's off the batter's eye. And just like that, they're within a run.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Rays trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. In there at the knees. That's strike 2.
Bro, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ball 1.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Swing and a ball popped up. Aranda. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
Jesus Sanchez. Next up for the Blue Jays. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. One, two now.
No.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cole Sulser won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Now on the mound for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two down, nobody on. Hauls it in to end the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're
Toronto,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeff Hoffman.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well,
And
one-run
leading
game.
off for the
Now
Rays,
it's Ryan
the
Valade.
designated hitter, Ryan Valade.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hoffman, the tall righty, 235 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Out towards right center field. Varsho on the move. Whips on it. That one's down. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
1 on, nobody out, a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. And a big swing and a miss. One now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
First baseman number 2, Yandy.
So digging in, Yandy Diaz.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That clips a corner. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Runner at third, 2 away. And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez. Play made, that ends the inning. Rays with an RBI triple. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Tampa Bay. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Steven Wilson up and throwing. Baker also throwing. The 0-1.
Oh. Ball two.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Blue Jays with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball.
Tying run at the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And on to run for the Blue Jays, Miles Straw. Looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Late swing fouled off. Two on, one out. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one almost got him. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And they trail by one.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Substitution being made at first. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. Getting some more speed on the bases. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Bunt attempt misses. Now he has nowhere to go. He's tagged out, and that didn't play out the way they hoped. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that's outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
So the tying run at second. And that just misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Little.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Leading off for the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Outside low, and that is ball one. Movement in the bullpen, Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And that skips in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And delivers outside. That catches the corner. That one finds the zone. And a full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ball one low. Swing and a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Mullins gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's way outside. And the count is even 2-2. Stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
To the right side. The flip. There's one.
He's out.
On to first. Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. One out man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. 0 for 3 in this one. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a ground ball to Jimenez. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Through 8 full, the Rays are out in front. 3-2. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back, and here
number
comes the
47,
closer, Ryan Baker.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
That one almost got him. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now quick throw to first. Varsho dives back in safely. Swings through that one for strike 2. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. That one not close. Now 2-2. John just off the outside edge.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Sets him down looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Liner snagged at first. The tag, and that's the ball game.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.